Awesome.
One more.
A ver, ¿de qué se trata esto?
She's gonna tell you.
A ver, so you told me something.
Oh yeah, no. So this is a YouTube video, Dad.
Oh, es video. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna record.
A ver, recorre. Okay. ¿Qué me va a preguntar?
Oh no! First, I want to say hello to all the people. We gotta say hello. Hello, everyone. I know it's been a long time.
For long time no see you. Pero
Yes.
I see now.
Yeah, I see you now. So my dad and my mom came out to visit. So I figured, I'm like, hey, why not come back with showing them off and everything? So this is our first time in Arizona. Do you guys like it so far?
Es my first time que coming hacia my daughter. Es my first time que got an aeroplane and chicken, pero well, o sea, I got an aeroplane por coming hacia my baby. Porque es my baby, es why. I don't care, es flight, porque all the time, only driver in the car. Now, take the aeroplane. Maybe soon, I take the aeroplane one more time, I come and see my baby. Okay? No, not too far, pretty soon. Maybe before the winter time. But well, I'm here right now. I go later. See you.
Nice. I like how my dad just took over.
Yeah, I know, right? Can you tell he's used to being on my videos too?
And it's my mom.
Hola, everyone.
Yes, so they both surprised me. Do you like it so far?
Yeah, it's amazing, very cool. We don't want to go back because I was looking at the weather and they just had a storm. It was like anywhere between 7 to 12 inches or a foot of snow or whatever. And yeah, Sunday it's going to be about 5 below zero, maybe regular temp would be like 11 degrees, while your asses are going to be at 65, 70.
Wearing nice clothes.
Wearing clothes and, dresses and everything else. They'll be dressing for the weather while I'll be
wearing layers.
Layers and getting body warmth.
Okay. Pero
yes.
No.
Body warmth? Hint, hint.
Listen.
Uh-oh.
Listen. I'm beautiful today. Pero my daughter, he no wait for me in your birthday.
I'm a man now.
She no wait for me in your birthday. She crying for su surprise. Cuando open the door, see me and that, dice, what? Yeah, it's me. Que coming, I got a surprise for you and your birthday.
We're gonna give you the clip
I'll
so she can,
sure.
because I have it. I had it on there and I recorded it. And so yeah.
She no waiting for me. A surprise, good surprise for my baby.
Yep. It was awesome.
So you might want to kind of like help them understand what he just said.
So my dad was basically saying like how he was surprising. He wanted to surprise me because a couple years ago, I surprised my mom, my dad, my whole entire family because I haven't visited them in a while on Mother's Day. I showed you that video a while ago.
And she'll put a clip below the thing, that way she can,
of everything, well, not the clip of me surprising you, but of you guys surprising me. Because they already seen that, I'm sure.
But in case that you got new viewers, you might want to put that down below.
I'll just show a link to the video that.
Yeah, the link, right?
Yes.
The link, right?
Okay. Yeah, so that's what happened, and my dad was just saying like he was gonna get me back when I was there because they weren't expecting me to come on Mother's Day weekend, and yeah, my dad and my mom got me back.
Yeah, and see,
I gotta put my notes.
See, we already had planned. We had already planned that we were gonna visit Markitah because when she came for Thanksgiving, we already knew. Everybody in our family knew. Like my other daughter, her sister Brenda, her uncle Tony. her brother Chris, and yeah, so everybody knew that we were coming, and even her sister-in-law and everything. So, go ahead.
Yeah, pero my daughter, she coming for surprise. I coming for surprise. She not told me anything. I not tell nothing. That's why I tell everybody. Nobody open the mouth que I go see my baby. Okay? Si somebody open the mouth, I punch the fucking. Okay? Porque I don't want que nobody knows que I come and see my baby. It's my baby. It's my spoiled baby. That's why I just everybody be quiet. Okay? That's why.
I love the way your dad talks.
Yeah,
it's like I love the way he talks, because it's just like when like a normal person says it's not nice, he's like, it's no nice, or there you go, hey, there you go, you know. So I love the way he talks. It's just like, oh.
Hey, es que I'm beautiful. My God, I love myself.
Hey, you have to love yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to ask you some questions.
Okay.
I found these questions online, and I was like, oh, these would be cool to ask you guys.
Okay.
What was your childhood like, you?
What part of my childhood? Like when I was, like, during what ages? Because I had different stages.
Well, we could do 29 since I'm 29 and you guys came out here for my 29th birthday.
29.
If you can remember. I mean, I know for you it might be kind of hard. No, I'm just kidding.
I had all three of you guys already.
Yes. No.
Yes. Yeah. I had all three of you guys. Yeah.
So
your dad didn't know how to keep it in his pants.
Yeah, I know.
No. 29. Okay. Life back then was. I sound like an old person now. I don't want to say it was simple, but it was not as technological it is right now. There was no YouTube back then. There was no technology back then. I mean, the phones back then were freaking bricks. I mean, it's like the kind of stuff you see like in the first Men in Black, you know, with those type of phones. And no, I take it back. I think the first phones were the ones that were like in those bags that you would carry. They were like not book bags, but they were like not suitcases, but they were like.
Maybe. I thought it was like what Zach.
My first phone, o sea, de celular, era como this big.
The clamshell one.
Como this big.
Yeah.
Luego con this así, dando con fucking. Cuando you put on in your pocket, you carry one brick in the pocket. No,
nice.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, you can use it as a weapon though.
Yeah, it's true.
Nice.
Eran huge, como this big. O sea, the phones. Yeah.
Nice.
Como this big y this way.
So, do you remember when you were 29 years old?
Ooh.
Were you? I think you were living here in the States already now.
I believe. No.
No, you were
in Mexico.
Yeah, you were still in
A los
Mexico.
25.
29.
No, a los 29, miren. In Idaho. Yeah, in los 29.
You're a hoe?
In Idaho.
You're in Idaho?
Idaho.
Okay.
In Idaho.
You're in Idaho.
Yeah, I estaba en Idaho. Maybe era my first year or my second year.
And you were here illegally, huh?
Yeah, era cuando. Yeah, pero I feel same thing, same shit. I don't feel como illegal. Porque I come only. I don't know why I come here.
I don't know why either.
Me too.
And now you're stuck here.
I'm stuck here.
Now you're married to me and you're here
now. No. I don't marry you.
I didn't marry you.
You pay $11.
Yes, you're right.
You know how much she paid for marriage?
$11.
$11.
That was the marriage license. That's what it costed.
Yeah, on cheap.
Good investment. It's a good investment.
She making good investment.
Investment. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me. How were you guys like in high school?
Me, I was a nerd slash rock and roller slash into leather, into blue jeans, into but see, the crazy thing about it, I didn't like Twisted Sister. I didn't like that genre of music, like heavy metal, all that music from back then. But the crazy thing about it now, at my age, at 52, almost 53, I hear that music now, because back then I'm like, why are they listening to that nasty music? Or, you know, because it's just, I don't know. But now I listen to it and I'm thinking, damn, that's actually kind of cool. So I kind of like, you know, head bump while I'm driving and people look at me like I'm crazy. And high school, I mean, I got my first kiss in high school with my best friend. He taught me how to kiss. Sorry.
I was going to ask. That's not the question I asked.
Sorry. But it's not as bad as a teacher on virginizing him. That's another video. But it's like this video is going way wrong. But no. But it was, I had some really awesome, I had an awesome time. I cannot complain. I just wish I would have graduated with my class because I was stuck in Michigan and I couldn't get my, what do you call it, my cap, my gown, no, I got my diploma, because it's got it at the house, but I couldn't get my cap, my gown, my class ring, or my diploma. My diploma finally got mailed out, but it's not the same when you get to walk with your class, you know, so. How was your high school?
No, I'm not having a high school. High school. En my town, en México, es en the big mountains. Es, ¿cómo se dice sierra? En las big mountains. En las big mountains. En la school era only the second grade.
Oh, okay. Up to
Fourth,
second grade.
Second and third grade.
So he would have been 8 years old.
I take it only at the second grade.
Oh wow.
Porque the fucking el teacher,
principal.
el principal, he no allowed me.
Oh.
The principal was his cousin.
Oh. Yeah, era my cousin, pero all the time, mira,
he was spoiled and he was basically
spoiled de my grandpa.
His grandpa.
Pero, all the time in the school, I fighting con everybody. Y all the time, take me out for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days. I don't want to come to the school. You know, it's why I not got a good school. Porque I don't have any in Mexico on the airport. I know only now only a 60, sixth grade, fourth, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, except.
Oh, so then you were 12.
No, got it.
No, but you were 12 years old.
Oh yeah,
you were 12 years old.
Yeah, 12 years old. Cuando
sixth grade, sixth grade, you figure, you know, so you're like 12 years old, 12, 13, something like that. I no got a time go to school.
11,
okay.
I think.
Yeah, 11.
The 11 years, I no got a time para go a the school, go a the farm, que con the cows, que con the horses. I got me very busy. All day.
Because I'm sorry, baby. He inherited over 500 acres from his grandpa. So you're figuring 500 acres is a lot of acreage to take care of cows and all those
animals. So he had to do that all by himself.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, not by himself. He had like help, like the manager.
No, I'm saying like he had to stop.
Yeah.
Going to school so he can help out.
Right.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I mean, not cool, but like.
But yeah, no. I mean, you get
something I never knew.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, how would you guys describe me? Be honest.
Yeah. You know what? You're gonna need a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. I'm just kidding. All right. So how would I describe you? Okay, let me start in stages. When you were younger, if you guys know those little, you know how they had women or men, they use those like stretchy keychains. They look like little curvy keychains or like bracelets, and you can carry them all around. Well, there's those kind of things. You can put them around a kid's neck, and they're like dog leashes for kids. Yeah, she was a real pistol, because I don't want to say another word for it, but she was a real pistol about it. And she would tie it around like someone else's hand, or a hanger, or a cloth, or clothing, or something, and I'd be pulling it, and of course, guess what? I'm pulling everything else down, but she's not there. And so yeah, she was too smart for her britches. That was when she was younger. Then comes teenage years. I want to say the rebellion years, you know, when you're growing into womanhood, sort of, and you're trying to be still a tomboy, but trying to be a female, and she was a confused little girl. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like, oh,
yeah, so, but honestly, it's like I wouldn't have it any other way, because it's like she kept me on my toes too. But then high school, that was one of the times where I feel like I had failed like a parent, because she was going through some stuff, like dark stuff. She went through a punk rock stage, then she went through a goth stage, then she went through, I have no idea what the hell stage for me, because I'm just trying to, I was just there as her parent to support her, be there as long as she didn't break any rules, hurt any, because I raised my children where they could explore, do anything they want, as long as it did not break any laws, break any rules, hurt anyone or anything. Because I raised them not to be prejudiced, racist, or thinking like they were all that, because I was raised in that type, not raised, I'm sorry. I went through that type of stuff, so I know what it's like to be in the receiving end of negativity. So I had told my kids to never judge a book by a cover, you know, because a person, you can get to know a person by sitting down, knowing them. You know, never judge a book by its cover, you know. But during that high school years, again, you know, any high school student goes through this, you know, because they're going through the rebellion stage. And she had this stage where, you know, she would get suspended or expelled and this and that. And then when she finally got expelled, they told her, it's like, well, if you want to come back, you got to take these type of, oh no, that wasn't high school. That was actually junior high, now that I'm thinking about it.
I was like, I got expelled in my senior year.
The senior year, right.
Freshman year.
Right, freshman. So,
and then I didn't come back into my senior year.
Right, exactly. So during her junior high year, they basically made her, now this was before kids and students had,
but you don't have to go into
law,
that.
No, they had like, what do you call it, laws and stuff, but they made her, you know, say, well, you got to do this, this, and this before you can come here. Now they got laws for that. So it's just like, you know, I felt I failed, but then I'm so freaking thankful that if any type of official, school official does it to a parent, oh, their asses are like, boom, so sued and stuff. Now as an adult, when you were starting to be an adult, you were still exploring adulthood and you're bringing your childhood back and everything else. Now you're meshed them together, and now you're, you know, you got like a happy medium and stuff. So to me, I mean, I see is like, as long as you're happy, as long as, you know, like I said before, you don't break any rules, break the law, hurt anyone, But at the same time, like I said, now you have to be careful because there's a lot of people that are out to just look for nice people, you know, generous people. They take advantage of, like what we were just talking about earlier, you know, about that little comment, which we'll talk about that later in another video on my side.
Okay.
So,
But
how do you consider your daughter?
No, yo fui, all of it, my kids,
No.
fueron spoiled for me. All of it que make it, for me, era fine. Si something wrong, decía, mija, this, pero, for me, everybody was spoiled.
They weren't spoiled.
Yeah, some spoiled.
You
Okay.
spoiled them, I didn't spoil them.
I spoiled my kids, you know, pero I spoiled all of it, my kids. That's why I love my kids.
But loving your kids is not spoiling your kids.
Pero,
Bless you.
thank you.
everybody, o sea, all of it, my kids, some beautiful kids,
Right.
good kids.
Right.
Si something wrong, okay, entonces sí, I jump into the, but there's nothing wrong. Everything is no high, no God, stray. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So you describe me as perfect then?
Oh yeah, you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome.
There's no such thing as being perfect.
Yeah. For
Thanks,
me,
Mom.
Oh, sorry.
yeah. For me, yeah.
When you think about a fork in the road in your life, what was it, and why did you choose the particular path that you're on?
My fork in the road was when I decided to make your dad legal. When him and I were a contract.
Yeah.
That was my fork in the road, because the life that I had after I was a kid was the point, and that's like, I'm not going to get into that, it's like another video, was I basically, in the beginning, when I hooked up with your dad, I wanted to get out of the house. So when I fixed, because I told him, I was like, listen, I'll marry you, I'll fix your papers, and you'll be on your merry way. He's like, but what about the kids? You and Chris were already born, you know, so again, like I said, he was just my bed buddy and everything else. I didn't want nothing really to do with him because 1, he was Mexican, 2, he was illegal, 3,
More old kids.
he was a lot older than me. Like by 1 week he was like 14 years. 5, he did not know how to dress. I mean, he was
Just like a vampire.
okay. If you ever seen like those old Mexican cowboy type big, I don't want to say 10-gallon hats, but he would use like the sombreros. He would use a big. This is just a tiny belt buckle. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's see, no, probably not.
Yeah.
But he's got like a belt buckle here, and it's probably about 2 inches by 2 inches. His was, it was
huge.
No, pero, yeah, pero you and me making one contract.
Mhm.
You give me my papers, I give it to you, the washing machine.
No. See,
yeah.
that's where you're wrong. That was the thing. The fork in the road was me fixing his papers. I told him I want $1,500 plus a washer and dryer. You still have not given me the washer and dryer. Wait, no.
No.
You still
Ese es el
haven't.
contrato.
No. That washer and dryer that we have right now, my son Christopher.
No.
My son Christopher
No.
got it for us.
He said that you guys, so he
got it.
He paid it on his card,
Right.
but you paid it off.
Right.
So technically, he bought you the washer and
No,
dryer.
because I paid it with my stuff, with my money.
No. What's yours is his, and what's his is yours.
No, because he married me in my country.
Nah.
So even though we're close to Mexico,
Yeah.
they don't make.
She make a good inversion.
See, so that's what I'm saying.
Good
Yes.
inversion.
Yes.
That's why.
So what was your fork in the road? I
You.
was a fork in the road too. So okay.
He's like, you guys share the same memory. What happy memory will you cherish forever?
A happy memory. Oh God. I have so many happy memories. We have so many happy memories. There's not really one. Well, okay. The most recent one is coming here, and I mean, and thanks to Chris, you know, your roommate here, you know, he, you know, allowed me to make that happen. You know, so I'm just like, how am I gonna do this? So that's the most recent one. And then of course, that big secret that I just told you that we can't mention until after that certain month, that's another happy memory. Let me see what else. Having you guys, you know, and going to Pecos, Texas, paying off the property that we got out there. You know, basically creating memories so we can be financially free. You know, and we're going to be doing that and creating more memories and getting gray hair and dancing on gas stations and people's houses.
Yeah, dancing in la gas station.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, all of the people's watching you y me dancing en la gas station. En la Tony One y la
Thornton's.
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 You know que poner music in the gas station? Gotta go, your mommy are dancing. Yeah, dancing in la gas station. All of the people pass around. You and me, you might have that dance. Maybe the people say, fucking people's crazy.
I love how your dad swears.
I know.
Fucking people.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more. I got a couple more. What was... Oh my God!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, my baby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my baby. I know.
Oh, don't cry.
No, my baby.
Oh, God.
I'm here, my baby.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's close the door. Yeah, we met. We've been talking all night. We've been talking all night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Why do you think he was texting all night? How you doing, babe?
Good, how are you?
Why do you think he was on his phone all night?
I'm sure you noticed.
I mean, I just didn't. I thought you were just talking to freaking, you know, your friends or something.
So
Happy birthday, my baby. Happy birthday, my baby.
she's like, "You're never gonna go out there. You're never gonna." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure. We'll see what happens." So, happy birthday, sweetheart.
What is Una here to do, Mama? Okay?
How you doing?
Hi.
She
knew about this?
Yeah. Well,
I
since
didn't even get my mom's number.
No, she
you
texted me
gave it
first.
to me, remember?
Oh, did I?
Well, like when you guys first started dating and stuff like that, I'm like,
Oh.
damn, do I still have his number? So yeah.
She first texted me when we were at Target getting the stuff for the, well, whatever they were buying at Target. That's when,
Yeah.
That's when she texted me what they were
So
getting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did Brenda and them know?
Everybody knew since November. Everybody knew since last year. So yeah. Except for him, of course. He just found out today. So.
Remember que, o sea, el New York que al call que dije, see pretty soon.
Yeah.
I know, I'm here.
Well,
to
pretty
you.
soon.
I do you. I see pretty
So. Yeah.
Well, this is the apartment.
So, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
was just telling him, I'm like, it would be awesome if you guys would come out here for my birthday, but
Hey, you got your wish.
right? That's,
Yeah, because I told him it's like on the thing. It's like, you know what? I said, I'd love to meet your mom and stuff, you know. So, and everything. So yeah.
then we're
So-
gonna. You can come over then tomorrow. I made lasagna.
Well, hey, I would.
so
Hey,
great.
that's
It's
the
okay.
whole plan. What? This morning, huh?
So we already worked it out.
Yeah,
We
it's
told her we
already-
were gonna kick
yeah.
you and everything tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, this morning
Uh huh.
I was like Did you notice my background was kind of like different?
Well, I mean, I just thought you were in your van. I mean, your car.
No, that was a rental.
Oh.
That was
Well,
like...
it looked just like yours.
Well, yeah. And plus, I was already kind of like on the plane. So that's why I kind of like ghosted you for a bit.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't even checking my phone.
Okay, well, that's a good thing then.
I mean, did you see me on my phone at all tonight? Yeah.
Okay.
I was cooking and then I was just entertaining them. Are you on live?
Well, recording right now. So,
I was like...
Because Chris wanted to see your reaction.
Oh.
The other Chris. My Chris. So...